MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Garrett Cole will be the starter for the Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Stepping up to the plate, Lou Brock. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Mariners, the left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. And plenty of room for Anderson. And there's one away.
Batting second, the third baseman.
And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Schoop can keep up the hot bat. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
At the plate now, Joe Torre. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games. Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
So now to the plate, Steve Finley. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. This is year 1 of a new 9-year deal that he signed recently, so it looks like he's here to stay for a long time. Still only 1 out in the inning. Line hard toward right center. Kemp will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Howie Kendrick, his career line against Garrett Cole. He brings a 4-for-12 line. He also has 1 home run. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it, and that retires the side. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the designated hitter, D. Gordon.
Now the pitch.
Ball, that's up.
Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Two and one now to Gordon. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Into the box, Will Clark. He grounds it sharply to third. Scooped up onto first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Ready now, Chipper Jones. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Scherzer looks in and delivers.
Ball, that's outside.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Now the 1-0.
That missed, that's the ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mariners are challenging.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter
next for Seattle, Benito Santiago, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First offering on its way. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Scope on at first, nobody out. Runs up and gets this one down. To second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Batting in, the right fielder, number 13, Hunter Renfroe.
So striding forward now, Hunter Renfroe. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line foul off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. First and second now, one man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Yelich is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20.
Ready for another chance? Lou Brock. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mariners leave a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. In is Christian Yelich. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Christian Yelich.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And right into the shift. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Settling in now, Matt Kemp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
At the plate, Garrett Anderson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 13 home runs and 48 driven in. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Kendrick. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Joe Torre. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Yelich. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
At the plate, Jeff Bagwell. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that's low, ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Finley. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And a pitch that misses, a ball and a strike to Finley. Runners on first with one down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 to count.
Three balls and a strike to Finley.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Navarez. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Set to get his day started, Omar Narvaez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Narvaez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's out.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Swing, strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Stepping into the box, Robert Poisson. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Now batting, the designated hitter, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. A 1-1. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Scherzer comes set. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. So now 2 men in scoring position.
The first baseman, number 22, Will Clark.
So stepping in, Will Clark, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Fouled away. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Chipper Jones would be next. Second and third, 2 away. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
He's set. The 3-2. Down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benito Santiago reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2-0. Yeah.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
The 2-1 is strike 2, swinging.
2-2 the count.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Count is full.
Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The right fielder, number 13. Hunter.
Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 home.
Outside. Ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Too high, and it's 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Two runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Digging in for his second at-bat, Noelvi Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. There's one to Clark to complete the double play, and the inning is over. Mariners go down quietly there as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss by Chipper, and he's down on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high and gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich, number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball the ballpark like he did just there.
Now back, center fielder, Matt.
To the plate now, Matt Kemp. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. On the run is Brock. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And here comes Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. It misses high. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in his at bat.
The 2-2. Two out, nobody on. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. We're through 4. It's the Mariners 2 and the Red Sox 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lou Brock. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit hard up the middle and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
Into the box now, Joe Torre. Runners on the move for second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Late square, and this is popped up. Clark is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle. And he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. And that's dead center for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 0-2.
1-2. Count.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
The batter, number 3.
At the plate, Robert Poisson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the center fielder, Steve Finley. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The throw into second.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Justin Anderson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 39, Justin Anderson.
At the plate now, Jonathan Schoop, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Yelich moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
Digging in once again, Benito Santiago. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Grounded to short, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Noelvi Marte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Seattle leads this one 4-1. And now the Red Sox DH, D. Gordon. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah. Only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here it comes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box, Will Clark. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. 7th inning ready to roll, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. He's set. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Joe Torre. On attempt misses. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Jeff Bagwell will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh and 1, here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 5-1.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Finley. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to Clark at first, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The M's lead it. Five to 1. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Yelich. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And this will be fouled away. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. The 1-2. Back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Garrett Anderson. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Hit in the air out to center field. Finley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 5-1. Paul Fry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. 1 down.
The bat, number 8.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Next will be the designated hitter, Jonathan Schoop. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Should be no trouble for Garrett. And he's got it for out number 2.
The catcher, number 9, Benito.
Coming to the plate now, Benito Santiago. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runs up and gets this one down. And Chipper will make sure this stays a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Striding in for Boston, Omar Narvaez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Scherzer into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Standing in now, Robert Poisson, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Hit back up the middle. Kendricks got it to second for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the designated hitter, D. Gordon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 2 out with the man at first. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He stays alive, still 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And yet another strikeout here, his 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Red Sox leave one. They're down here 5-1. Striding into the box, Noelvi Marte hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the ninth. 0-1, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Lou Brock. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Anderson is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Joe Torre. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. It's the M's 5 and the Red Sox 1. Joaquin Shasha takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 36, Joaquin. Shasha.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Will Clark.
The first baseman, Will Clark.
Now here's the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brock is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, Matty B, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
In now, Chipper Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And Chipper so good at waiting for his pitch. He's got it to 3-1 now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. And another foul ball. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone. Striding in, Matt Kemp. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Seattle jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Scherzer earns his 5th winner of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.